Camera speed.
Camera speed. Ethan, tell us when you're ready for the smoke.
Set.
Okay. And remember, guys, let's get some motion here now. 3, 2, 1, and action. Okay, cut it, Kyle. Hi, my name is Chad Burns. I'm the director on Pendragon. This project was an absolute delight to work on, although it was a tremendous, tremendous effort. It involved literally scores and scores of people. By the time it was done, I believe over 600 individuals had been involved in the project, 450 extras on screen in costume. That's a prodigious number of folks to work with. It was such a delight to meet people, to hang out with people, to work hard with people, to cry, to sweat, to sort of go through the trenches with so many folks that we had never met before. It was a tremendously difficult film to shoot. One of the toughest challenges in a low-budget film is controlling the lighting. And during the daytime, you're at the mercy of the sun and the clouds. After dark, you own the lighting. We said that on Pendragon, we owned the night. And so we did a lot of our shooting after dark. Several of the major scenes that were shot toward the beginning of the film in this large hill fort set that we constructed in my uncle's backyard were all shot after dark, mainly for that reason, because we could control the lighting. And the fire looks beautiful after dark. Color correction did a fantastic job, too. We had over a month of all-night shooting, and every night it was a challenge to get done before the sun came up. We would have a fifth meal sometime around 2 or 3 a.m. The girls would bring out snacks. One of our extras actually donated several hundred candy bars, a huge Tupperware full of candy bars, and we would take those out each evening to the extras. Those lasted about a week, I think. 2, 1, action! Just as the art director, would you sign off on the way that helmet looks when it's on his head? Because I still think it looked dorky like that.
I don't like it on his head.
There's still time to save her!
There's still time to save her!
And back to 1, please.
I think that's too big.
The horse footage that was shot in this movie is some of the most remarkable footage of the film. A lot of it was shot on property, 2 locations in central Indiana that were donated. The use of them was donated by the owners. And the horses came from the community. And we concentrated most of our heavy-duty horse chase shooting into just 2 days. And the folks that were there for it will kind of chuckle because I say just 2 days, but we shot for 2 days to put together like a 1 and 30-second horse chase sequence. Everybody was a little surprised. You see here we're doing a very sophisticated maneuver where we're chasing the horses in a SUV. That's a little bit distracted driving there on the part of the director. Here's a shot where a stunt double rolls off that horse. That was not Aaron, although it looked an awful lot like him. We wound up connecting with a couple of families in central Indiana that had a lot of horse experience, had horses, had property. And the Lord really brought us together, and that was a huge blessing for us and made possible the remarkable horse scenes, the chase scenes that show up in this movie. It's my opinion that some of these horse chases represent some of the highest production value in the film. Shooting in Indiana was certainly a challenge, just like everything else in this film was a challenge. Keeping the horses in frame.
Oh, that's a thing of beauty.
Yeah, that's what we wanted right there.
Clearly the most important part of a movie is telling a story. And in Pendragon, that was certainly something we focused on every day. And we were always asking the question, you know, how is this camera angle? How is this line of dialogue? How is this sequence? How is this scene going to advance the story and tell the story? We were always looking to both tell the story and to generate these human moments throughout each scene that would help with that. It may be hard to believe, but we spent countless, literally hundreds of hours choreographing and preparing for some of the major fight scenes in this movie. The scene in the patio courtyard where the princess and her father have their sword dance, as we call it, was one of the most practiced scenes of the movie, second only to the final sword fight between Caden and Nick. Caden and Aaron. It was one of the most practiced scenes in the whole movie. They rehearsed it for weeks beforehand. It was carefully written and choreographed by Dusty, and some other folks worked on that as well. But Dusty had some background And so he gave some tips and pointers on that, and really helped Marilyn and her dad, Uncle Andy, to just do an excellent job with that sword dance.
That set cleared out. If I could get my extras and people and everybody over here, can we swing a light up?
Just wanted to tell you we're here on set, the Pendragon set. It's one of our last days of shooting. We're at Dave Everson's house, and the monk was just shot out, actually.
Okay, Laura, let's
Pretty awesome. Great sword fight. I wonder who will win.
I'm in the movie Pendragon when Arnos and another person are fighting.
The best thing is when you're getting eaten by mosquitoes and you're really tied up and you're look there and they're biting you.
It's pretty intense, but it's a lot of fun. As long as they're not filming me, I'm pretty happy. Because once the cameras start rolling, then the work starts.
I'd just like to say I'm happy to be here. I'm even more happy to be alive at this particular moment. Because we only have 2 days of shooting left. It's all over. Thank you.
And 3, 2, 1, action.